having an issue with Facebook.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Bailey!
Hello. Just doing some quick camera adjustments here. Too far. No, I went too far. What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's me. It's Ben Bailey. You remember me from last Sunday, don't you? Yeah, that was me. Last Sunday and the Sunday before that and the Sunday before that. What's up, motherfuckers? Can't say that shit on network television. Come out and go, what's up, motherfucker? I guess I could. I didn't really say the word. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Working From Home, which I'm going to rename right now. Still fucking working from home. Holy shit. It's been so long, I can't remember what it's like to go to a club or a theater and see actual people. Can't fucking remember it. I literally can't remember it. 20 years I did it every single night. And I can't remember what it's like. You know what I think? I think it's gonna smell. I think we're gonna be like when people start getting together again, they're gonna be like, wow, I forgot how fucking bad people smell. Their breath, their hair, their cologne. Their cologne. Usually it's drivers that you notice the cologne on because they've been sitting in the enclosed space. And then you come out and you're like, hey, how you? He's like, how do you? You're like, blind. I'm blind. I wasn't when I opened the fucking door, but wow, your cologne has blinded me. Could you pass me a tissue from that fantastic gold-plated tissue box cover? Oh no, that's all right. There's one right here next to me. I'll just get it out of this one. Why do those guys have such fancy Kleenex box holders? Yeah, I don't know either. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. What's up, everybody? It's Working From Home episode. Are you ready? Episode 43. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 43 hours of total nonsense for your entertainment. Absolute hogwash. Hogwash. That's today's weird term. I think it's hogwash. Yeah, well, I think it's bullshit. Why do all terms for untruths come from farm settings? Sentimental hogwash. And there is one of tonight's movie quotes. Boom, right out of the gate. Hold on, let me see if I can get this right. Smolder. I felt like it was a little off the smolder, but we'll try it again later. That's one of tonight's movie quotes. The first one, since I didn't do any before that, and it's sentimental hogwash. I could give you guys more.
I thought you were going to go with a fictional word origin.
I was about to tell you guys the fictional origin of the expression hogwash.
Pause for violins.
It was in the early days when I first started working on the farm that my great-great-great-great-grandfather's legacy was handed down to me. And that was to continue the use of the term hogwash. It all started when his great-great-grandfather's son was washing the hogs. And a couple of fellas came up from the field and they were like, hey, is this the drinking water? Is this the drinking water for the farm hands? And he was like, yep. And they took a couple of big drinks and they were like, that's fucking hogwash! And that became known as total bullshit ever since then, which was very confusing when it was an expression still being used around the farm. Because bullshit is actually a real thing. This is horseshit. He said it was bullshit. Yeah, well, it's fucking hogwash. You're both wrong. I think they all came from the farm. Horseshit, bullshit. No one ever says dog shit for a lie. Yeah, dog shit. Dog shit is like, I don't know. It's not used in the lie comparison for some reason. I don't believe a word of it. I think it was total cat shit. Bullshit means, or horse shit too, but cats? That's something else. Cat shit, what is that? What does it mean to call something cat shit? It means it's annoying. It's in a little box in the kitchen. Oh! Those cat... Ugh. I'll bet this period of isolation, there's been some horrid cat box conditions. I'll bet a lot of cat boxes, they're like, you know what? I don't even know what you're doing in the fucking house. You're going in the garage. The cat's like, I don't see why things should change. No, this is when we need each other most. Yeah, get in the fucking garage. No more shitting in a box in the fucking house. We didn't even buy you. You just showed up at the fucking door one day. The dog, we went looking for him. You showed up like you own the fucking place. Strutting in. Where's the box for my shit? Do you have any tuna? Tuna fish? Tuna's the only fish that you say fish after. What do you have? I'll have the codfish. No, just the cod. I'll have the cod. Oh, is that a fish? Yeah. It ain't fucking tuna. It ain't fucking tuna, folks. I can hardly have this conversation without thinking of my friend Leonard Marcus. We once went to a diner and he was like, never order fish at a diner. Went through this whole explanation. You never order fish at a diner. Long drawn out explanation of why. And then the waitress came and Emma ordered the salmon. And then Lenny ordered the fucking tuna. I'm like, Lenny, you know that's fish, right, buddy? He's like, it's not the same. Like, yeah, yours has a much better chance of being fresh. It's been sitting in a can on a shelf for 12 years. Exactly, that's my point. It was pretty fucking funny. It was very funny. Tuna, I don't know if you've heard this, they say is the chicken of the sea. And I don't think tuna was consulted before this nickname was given. Like if you asked a tuna, they'd be like, that's all they could do, they're a fish. If you asked the tuna, they'd be like, chicken? Chicken of the fucking sea? How about leopard? Or fucking cheetah? Have you seen one of us? Chicken of the fucking sea? Get the fuck out of here! It's Chicken of the Sea, Tuna Revolt. The musical. We're not chickens, we're a swimming. And we're cool as fuck, so don't call us the chicken of the sea. Fucking dicks. Oh, that was real. That was something out of my life coming out. You fucking dicks. I was a tuna, mad about his nickname, and some real shit came through. That's how easily you can misplace anger. Pretending to be a fish, a fictional fish, unhappy with a nickname that he knows nothing about. And some real shit came through. Yeah, well, fuck you, man! I feel like everyone's like right on the verge of that at this point. With the lockdown and the terrible frustration of the situation. I'm like ready to fucking pounce. Somebody's like, how you doing? I'm like, how are you doing? You're asking me how I'm doing? No, I was asking you how you are. Fuck. And then a second, oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm a little grumpy. I'm a big grumpy. I'm about as big as they come. I'm one of the biggest grumpies you've ever seen. You never seen such a big grumpy. It's a good way to get a few seats to yourself. Public transportation. Hey, how you doing? You never seen a bigger grumpy than me. Okay. You take this whole area. Just for you. Just because we like you. We're all gonna sit in the back by the shitter. Just because we think you're a nice fella, not because we're scared for our lives. Hey, I said I was grumpy. I didn't say I was a murderer. I'm a little grouchy. I'd hate to think that's why people get killed. It's because the other guys is just a little grouchy. I said I want butter on my toast, you fucking piece of shit. Oh my God. Are they fighting over inheritance? No. Toast. Toast. Not even toast. There was plenty of toast. Toast preferences. It's another one on the books for toast preferences. They're dropping like flies around here. People are on edge, is what I'm saying. Including me. I'm right on the fucking edge. Not really. I feel pretty good. You know why? Because I worked in the yard. And I think it's in our blood. If we work in the field, if we get our hands dirty in the soil, if we till the soil, work the soil, it just makes us feel good. Or at least a little better. Even if the result isn't that great, like, how'd it go? I got poison ivy and I cut the shit out of my fucking arms, but this little 3/4 of an inch area here is totally perfect. Surrounded by uncontrollable rainforest. It can be perilous, but it's very satisfying, the working in the yard, and the gardenia, as I call it. Out in the gardenia, is he? Well...
Who says that?
No one. I said that. It's very satisfying. You can get lost in it, you know, in the garden work, in the yard work. And I know because I was once in Alaska, and on the way back I was talking to a fella on the plane. And I remember a couple of things that he said. One of them, he told me that a guy named Steve Earle is the greatest guitarist ever. He fucking loved Steve Earle, this guy, so much that it's the first thing he told me about. Before, he told me the other stuff that was much more interesting. Not that Steve Earle's not a great guitarist. I have another friend who's a huge fan of his. But the other things he said, when it first switches over to constant daylight, people, even though they know it's coming, they forget and they get lost. And he would go out and work in his yard, and then he'd be like, oh, I better see what time it is. And it'd be like 2 a.m. So he'd like come home from work and like, oh, I'm going to get started on the yard work. And because the fucking the sun never went down, they didn't realize what time it was. We're out there raking leaves. It's 2 a.m. What? I can't wait till it's night for a month so I can get some fucking sleep. People got to learn to hibernate up there. Up there in Alaska. I was up there the first time I went there. This guy said to me, he goes, you know, you could claim land up here in Alaska until the late 70s. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah. If you're an American citizen, you could come up here and mark off land and file out some fucking paperwork. And then it was yours. And I was like, yeah, funny. There's still no one here. You know why? Because it's fucking freezing. That's why it's free. It's not free anymore. It's probably crowded up there by now. Everything's fucking crowded. Everything is crowded. Crowded. How's it going, you guys? We're still doing it. I can't believe it. It's It's been 43 months since our journey began. And I've been drinking 2 Stellas a day since then. And then 2 more at night. I'm kidding. I'm only having 1 beer right after I wake up or right before I go to sleep. So I'm down to about a 12-pack.
It's an interesting schedule.
A lot of naps with the beers together.
Right.
Are you here with me, babe? Because I feel like I'm talking and you are not here with me. Are you?
No, I'm in the other room.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean literally. I didn't mean literally. Let's peek in and see if she's here. I think she is. If things are working, she should be right here in the ceiling. Here she is, folks. Emma Gleason.
Hey, everyone.
All the way from Australia, which is why she's upside down. She's not upside down. How's it going, babe?
Good.
Welcome to tonight's program.
Thank you. I feel included already. You've been telling stories
I have been telling stories.
involving me.
It's funny, I have more notes than usual about what I might chat about as far as the stand-up and whatever, but I haven't even looked at them. I've just been yammering on, and then I mentioned you, so I thought I'd fold you down and
Cool.
give you a chance to say hello to the folks.
Cool. I do remember that occasion quite clearly.
I think you need to pull your mic a little closer to you if you can.
How about this?
Oh, there we go. Now the people at home will be able to hear. A lot of people are saying hello. Show her some love, folks. Give her the hearts. Hearts for Emma, which you know damn well go to me.
I have never been, whenever I...
Never order fish at a diner. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah,
You remember that?
Yeah. That was the first time I was meeting some of your friends.
Yes.
And, I was kind of nervous to be meeting some of your friends.
Mm-hmm.
And Lenny was going on and on about how you never order fish at a diner. And I'm sitting there going, I'm already decided.
You've only ever ordered fish at a diner.
And that's what I said. I thought before I tell the waitress, I kind of feel like I need to say something because he's gone on and on. And then I'm just completely ignoring his advice as the foreigner. And yeah.
Then she's like, you're trying to kill my
actually,
sales of my special?
Yeah, I've only...
You're telling everybody not to order the fish? The waitress is like, come on. She wants to sell the salmon, same as you want to order
really
it.
good.
Yeah, I'm sure it was great.
I
tuna?
I actually ever ordered fish at a diner because I don't eat meat. I don't eat other meats. I eat seafood.
And he was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, and I'm like, I thought diners get stuff in and out really quick and they have good turnover, and I've always had really beautifully cooked fish at a diner and fresh. It's always been really good.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I always would laugh at the if I go to a diner, I'm not getting a steak. I'm going to get a burger.
Yeah.
I try to order something that I know they do well, right? Mm-hmm. So I never would have ordered fish at a diner either. Yeah. And I probably still won't. I'll probably continue with that, but I'll take your word for it.
But it was funny because we had that whole long conversation about that. He's like, oh, really? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. If you want fish, get it, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he's like, but not me.
And then it gets around to him, and he's going, I have the tuna fish. And we all just burst out laughing.
He's like, it's not the same thing. Tuna is fish. Tuna fish. But you can't tuna fish.
We don't say that in Australia. It's always been funny to me that people would say...
The chicken of the sea?
No, I have the tuna fish.
Yeah, tuna fish.
Tuna fish sandwich. Like, we just say tuna.
Yeah, tuna.
And we pronounce it correctly too. So.
Oh, right. You mean with an S?
Differently.
T-S, tuna?
C-H.
Tuna?
Tuna.
Yeah, that's it. That is incorrect. That is going to get you folded right back into the ceiling.
No!
I'll have the tuna fish.
It's almost a
Is that like the tubes for the subway?
I don't know.
TU, and they sort of say that like, you can
British
sort of hear.
do?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
In my opinion, tubes.
Are you getting on the tube?
I've gotten on the tubes before. I love the tubes. I love the underground in London because instead of exit, it says way out, which to me is very different. There's a big difference between turning to your friend and saying, okay, we need to find an exit, and turning to your friend and saying, okay, we need to find a way out. Right? That sort of subtly implies that something has gone horribly wrong. A way out? Why? Just so we can get up to the street. And I guess that's true in a fair number of places over there as well. It's funny, you don't. I'm not seeing people as often as I would, before this. So often it's been a little while before I haven't seen someone in a few months, and I'm like, oh, let's play golf, and we'll go and play golf, or we'll like sit outside and have a coffee or whatever, So it's been a while since you've seen the people, and they're kind of looking at you like, how has he fared? Right? You see your friends are like, how are they doing? Do they look like they're coming unglued? And it's just funny. It reminded me. Have you ever had someone give you a compliment and they're too surprised when they say it? So it's actually offensive. They're like, wow, you look good. Like, what, are you mad at me? Did you expect me to? You sound like you thought I was fucking dead. You look good. They're like, wow, you're nice house. What did you think? I lived in a fucking shithole? You put a lot into it, man. Why are you so surprised? What did you think of me? Oh, your hair looks good. What? Is that so surprising to you? Had you another thought of how my hair might look? I can't remember who said that to me. Oh, I do remember. He goes,
Is going to drop them in?
He goes, no. He goes, you look good. Yeah. Hey, fuck you too, man. What the fuck? It's so passive aggressive, right? You look good. Why? What had you heard? Like, oh, I'm gonna see Ben later. Oh, try not to say anything. He looks fucking horrible. And then you immediately, oh, you look good. What's the word on the fucking street, man? There's my one friend, I'm not gonna say who he is, but he was the guy who was always worried about how big his dick is. Like, he was so worried about it that he wanted to show people and get confirmation that it was okay, I'm like, dude, okay. You can't just do that, number one. We're in a fucking grocery store, for one thing. And we're in the produce aisle. At least wait till we get to the meat section. Oh, that was in poor taste. But he's very worried about it. He would ask. He always had to. Yeah. Is it what do you think? Is that normal? Is that? What if she looks at it and I can see that she's disappointed? Like that. I don't know, dude. I don't know anything about that. I never knew what to tell him. I'd try to cheer him up. I'd be like, isn't the best thing about a penis that it's not always the same size? Right? It depends what you're using it for. And if you're not using it at all, it fucking shrinks up and becomes quite manageable. You could even go horseback riding or... Sometimes it's big, sometimes it isn't. Sometimes you're like, whoa, dude, really? Where have you been all my life? And other times you're like, what? I expected more. I gotta be honest with you, I expected more, little fella. I had such memories of yesterday when my penis didn't look this way. It's good to have a little buddy. I think you know you're dehydrated when you go to piss and your penis coughs. You are what you eat, people. That's the moral of today's show. You are what you eat. Minus the shit, of course. Not every fucking thing that you eat, but the good parts. And that it couldn't be more true. You eat stuff and your body's like, I will continue to be your body with this. And this, most of what you just stuffed in your head hole is going right out because it's garbage. There used to be this guy on the corner in New York, and he would just say, you are what you eat. You stand on the corner all day and all night in the East Village, like St. Mark's, and he'd just say, as people went by, he'd say it so earnestly all day long. You are what you eat. He really wanted you to understand. You are what you eat. And for like 5 years, somebody... It's a fucking you are what you eat guy, man. I've had enough, you know. About 6 years in, I was like, fuck, he's right. I can't believe it took so long to convince me. He's absolutely right. Couldn't wait to see him again, so, you know, months went by, and I was back in the neighborhood. And here he is. I'm walking by. He goes, you are what you eat. And I was like, I know! You're so right, man! You're so right! And he was like, hey, get away from me, you crazy fuck. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, cheers, everybody. I think it's time for a cash cab drive-by. Boing. I like that little bass. Boing. Ho, 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 ho. Should we do a segment? Should we maybe take a question?
Sure.
Do you have questions prepped? Of any? Are there any that you like? I know you pick out ones that you like and
share them.
I do.
And then you'll share them with me, and I give.
So we're going to go to the phones.
Oh, let's go to the phones and take a question, a fan question. If you're at home and you've got a fan and you don't know how to operate it, give us a call and we'll tell you to turn it on.
Yeah, if you're at home and oh, by the way, you're sideways on Facebook
great.
because it told me to flip it after I'd started the live show, and I was like, I've already started the other ones. I can't.
Okay, we're half an hour in now, though.
I know.
You've known this the whole time.
Yeah, but I kind of forgot.
Okay.
Okay. So, anybody, I'm looking at Facebook and Twitter, and I will bring up YouTube. And if you guys have a question for Benjamin.
So here's a question. So I'm a cheeseburger? Says somebody. Yeah, I guess, sure. If that's how you feel. LOL, about time. Yeah, we've just noticed that it's facing the wrong way on Facebook. And I'm not sure what we can do about it. Is there anything to be done? Like, could a fella pull this phone out?
Don't turn to Facebook as just Facebook, you know. It says don't turn the phone after you've started a live video, and I'm like, no, we turned it before we started it. So.
Oh, yeah, it was always turned the phone.
Oh, Concon asks, is Lenny Marcus?
I'm afraid we can't reveal that, Concon. Look at this.
Hey Ben.
Hey.
What's your favorite dessert?
Oh.
From Cosmic Poet.
No! No! Okay.
What's wrong?
Thought we had lost Facebook there.
Oh, I can see you on Facebook over here.
Okay.
That's good.
All right, Facebook. I just turned you upright.
Ah.
I hope you fucking appreciate it, because now the people on YouTube can't see my hair.
Someone says you make that Chihuahua laugh.
No, seriously?
That's what I'm taking from this.
Oh, okay.
Amanda Gray says, Ben, can you say hi to my Chihuahua Pete? You make us laugh.
I like your interpretation. And I like that you have a Chihuahua whose name is Pete.
I like that too.
Hi, hello, hello. Who is it? Who said that? The Chihuahua is Pete, but who's the person?
Sorry, gotta go back.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Hello, Pete. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. I don't know why I'm talking this way to you, but I am.
Marta Johnson says, "Oh my God, you are straight." Tee hee. When she put tee hee, she put her own laughter. Everybody's doing your laugh track now, but typing it in.
Well, and people over on YouTube are saying hello to Pete the Chihuahua.
Oh, nice. Yeah, sure.
Is great.
Pete's gonna have a show before you know it.
We had
Mondays at 9.
We had a question about your favorite dessert, baby.
My favorite dessert? What about it?
What is it?
Oh, right, sure. Of course. Delicious. I think it's key lime pie.
I would have said that.
I seriously enjoy some key lime pie. I like a nice chocolate torte. But my all-time favorite dessert has got to be a Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte.
Oh, the good old.
Which is another of tonight's movie quotes.
Oh.
It's a Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte.
We didn't. I don't think we looked for answers from the first movie.
Nobody got it. It's a very obscure one. No one even guessed. That was from It's a Wonderful Life. Sentimental hogwash. It's Mr. Potter, the curmudgeonly old fellow that runs the town, and it's all about money for him, he says that. So that was the answer to the earlier movie quote was,
It's a Wonderful Life.
it's a wonderful life if you could go back and change it. And now that's a part they leave out. And now I've forgotten what the next one I just said was. What did I say?
Kirsch. Oh no.
Oh, it's a Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte. Con had it, says Raphael Warrior Hamato, which is maybe the most badass name I've ever heard in my life. My mind is not in Christmas land yet. Yeah, neither is mine. I don't know that it will ever be in Christmas land. Christmas land. Oh, Christmas land. You looked it up? You cheating son. Con admitted, yes, I cheated, LOL. Sentimental hogwash. If you don't know it, you don't know it. Feel free to type in the words, I don't know. Actually, it's fine that you looked it up. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. What the fuck do I care if you look it up? There's nothing at stake here. What's up, babe?
This is a pretty weird thing to be doing. I'm not sure how people do this.
Okay, what is happening right now?
This woman Kimberly says she's literally watching Cash Cab right now.
No
With
way.
their family.
No way. That's crazy.
Sunday night fun. I guess there's
Turn it
ad
off.
breaks, and she's checking in with you in the ads.
That's my old show now. This is the new one. Turn off the old show and watch the new one.
What channel is it on, Kimberly?
Yes, Kimberly, please tell us. Tell everyone. And they'll...
Or maybe they're streaming. Kathy Ellis says, have you ever...
That's a crappy New York accent. Hey, fuck you! You fuck! How's that? Is that better? What were you saying? What were you saying?
Kathy Ellis...
Kathy Ellis.
Says, have you ever wanted to tell people they were stupid not to use their shout-outs as they were climbing out without reaching their destination?
That's a good question. Have I ever wanted to tell people that they were stupid when they were climbing out without having used their shout-outs? No. No, I've never wanted to. I have always done it. Not really. No, not really. You know, I remind them a couple of times, and if they don't remember it, then sorry. I think it makes for good TV. I think people are like, can you believe this shit? They still have a fucking shout out. Come over here. You're not going to believe this. How's that accent, you fucker? What state is that not right for? You're not going to believe this. These people, they're about to get kicked out of the fucking cash cab, and they still got a shout out, so they're not even using it. It's fucking ridiculous. You're not going to believe it.
Well, that person wanted a shout out for their Yorkie.
For their Yorkie?
Yeah, before they...
All right, it's not a say hello to my dog fucking show,
No,
okay?
But then he told you had a bad accent, so I don't know about...
Oh, it's the same guy?
I don't know about his chances.
Oh, no, I'm not saying hello to your fucking dog, you motherfucker.
There you go. There's a Yorkie...
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Yorkie, how the fuck you doing?
New York accent shout out.
Hey, say hello to my Yorkie.
Oh, we have a guest.
Keep in mind, you guys, these accents, they're just... If you don't think it sounds like what you think I'm thinking it is, then maybe I'm not trying to do what you think I'm trying to fucking do, okay? Because I'm just making them up, and ain't none of them from those specific places. You understand me? What's that, babe?
I actually have a question.
Oh, you do?
About your accents in the cab.
Oh, okay. It's your question, or?
Yeah, I believe. Did you tell me at one point that they're supposed to be non-specific?
Well, okay. Okay, now we're going to go deep here. A long time ago, way back when, like a couple of years ago, the show was on a different network, and they were extremely concerned about offending people. Any kind of people at all. They didn't want to offend anybody, so... I was allowed to do voices and accents, but they couldn't be specific to any region. They literally were like, you can do accents if you want, but they can't sound like anyone in particular. And I was like, fuck you, you motherfuckers. And they were like, where was that from? I was like, so that one's good? But that's true. They didn't want me to, they were like, you can't do this, you can't, And then in the end, they were like, you can't really do any specific accent. You can do, because, a big part of it is fooling the people long enough that they're in, and then surprise, bam, lights.
Yeah, so you catch that on.
The most convincing I think, would be when I just didn't say any words. I just be like, I literally did that. I've done that to at least 100 people that got in the cash cab. Just leaning away from them, and I'd be like, I hear everyone in the van cracking up. And it's because a guy did it to me. I got out of the cash cab and went to get into a real cab, another cab, to go to do a show. And the guy was like, and I was like, oh my God. Instantly, I knew that I could do whatever the fuck I wanted when people got into the cash cab, and they wouldn't think it was weird. No matter what I could make up, it was not weirder than the real shit that you get.
They might think it was weird, but they wouldn't think it wasn't real.
Exactly. Well, it's not even weird. The real shit that happens is so weird that nothing is weird.
Well, I see the faces on the contestants when I've watched the show,
Right.
And they're like...
Well, things have changed in New York, too, since I made that decision, a while ago when we started doing the show. It's very different.
But they have some looks at each other. If they're in a group, they look at each other and they're like, what? And their facial expressions change. They're not about to jump out of the cab, but they're like, okay, we got a weird cab driver.
Yeah, like, what's up with this dude? One of my favorite things to do would be like, what? Like, 12 times. What? And interrupt them when they're in the middle of telling me the address. They'd be like, 34. They'd be like, what? So many times that they're like, you have to stop talking in order to hear what I'm saying. Bam! You're in the cash cab. Oh, that was the funnest shit for me.
That's pretty amazing, taking people from frustrated and pissed off to, oh my God, in a split second.
Those are funny moments. I know I've mentioned those on this show before too, when I would get into like some sort of road rage altercation with a person, and halfway into it, they would recognize me and everything would change for them. But I would still be angry about what they did. They'd be like, hey, you're Ben Bailey, so I don't care. You're the cash cab I'd be like, I still hate you for what you've just fucking did in traffic. I'm glad that you don't hate me anymore, but fuck you, man. That happened a lot. Not a lot, 10 times maybe. Other times I get pulled over and the cops would come up and walk up to the window, tap on the window, and they'd be like, I just want to get a picture. Like, you're not allowed to do that. They've been good to us.
They're not?
Well, you're not supposed to pull people over just to,
Oh, right. They're pulling you over. They're not just walking.
they're like, whoop, whoop.
Oh.
And then they come up. Get a picture with a couple of young guys from it's their first year. They're really excited.
Oh, that's cool.
Sometimes they're very nice. Most of the time. Always. I never had a problem with them.
I never had a problem with them. Never.
Someone guessed your quote.
Oh, did they?
I think they did anyway.
Someone should know that one. What did they say?
They never have the people proper names on Twitter, but he says, if no one has put in the quote, I think it's from Young Frankenstein.
Yes! It is from Young Frankenstein.
His handle is D. Drucker.
It's a Schwarzwälder Kirschtort.
And you
D.
get
Drucker,
a
that is correct.
correct answer.
Okay,
to it.
actor and character.
I wish Twitter gave me the people
That's the funnest-
names.
Yeah, but it doesn't give the handle even?
It gives the handle.
What's the handle? Brockman?
D. Drucker.
D. Drucker. I was close.
Cool.
Yes, Young Frankenstein is correct. And the actor, of course. The late, great Gene Wilder. I could hardly think of a person funnier than he. And the character, of course. Frederick Frankenstein. Do you say Frederick? No. It's a great scene when they're at the table. Do you like the rice pudding? The monster, Peter Boyle, goes, mmm. Do you like the rice pudding? Oh, this is a delicious cake. What is it? It's a Schwarzwälder Kirschtort, which means Black Forest cake. All right, I think it's time to go somewhere peaceful
Oh,
and relaxing.
Sorry if I tuned out on you there. I was just scrolling through the questions.
It's quite all right. Everyone just sit back, relax, and think of asthma. If you have asthma may not be for you. It's very breathy. Go ahead, babe.
Asthma may cause nausea.
People like that part of asthma. The most annoying noise in the world.
It makes me feel sick on the stomach and creeped out.
Nauseous and freaked out. No way to go through life. Oh, that was a good one.
Woo!
I feel like that was pretty good. If you have asthma,
Don't listen to asthma.
don't listen to asthma if you have asthma.
Side effects may include
Side effects may include
rashes, hives, generally being annoyed,
generally being annoyed.
murderous thoughts and tendencies,
Head explosion, bleeding from
bleeding,
bleeding from the toes.
leaking from the rectum.
Your extremities might catch fire. Don't ever listen to the side effects if you want to take a pill. Just fucking take it.
I think the best side effect was like the one on the what was it? There was a special kind of chips that were like low fat or something.
Oh, right.
Low calorie, and
Shit your guts out chips?
yeah,
Those
and
ones?
and it says may on the back of the packet may cause anal leakage.
Yes. On the back of some barbecue chips. You're like, oh, well.
If
Now
you
that's
read-
that's an interesting
yeah.
advertising ploy right there.
If you, that's why it's in the fine print.
You know what I love is when, I often when the TV's on and there's ads playing, it is muted. I cannot bear to listen to fucking commercials. They make me crazy.
There's
So
not much you can bear to listen to.
that's not true. It's really not a very nice thing to say.
Oh, I'm just being silly and exaggerating.
What do you mean it's not much? Yeah, I don't have a lot of patience for noise that I don't care to take in.
Yeah.
That's true. But ads, commercials,
You have
it's like,
sensitive ears.
get rid of the fucking commercials, mate. There's no reason to be listening to this crap. But I love, you still see, so when it's like a pharmaceutical ad, you see all the stuff that they're putting on there that they have to put up. Right? And you don't get any of the music that goes along with the image of a bright, shiny, happy world where everyone's rich and feels great and they're at the beach and they're sailing and
Yes.
across the bottom it's like, this will fucking kill you. There's no question. There is no question. And then here's what I love. It says, CR ad in Rolling Stone magazine. Who the fuck is running out to buy Rolling Stone to read about Unextra or whatever the fuck it is? Do you have the new Rolling Stone, the one with the Unextra fold out? What? Get the fuck out of here. Just take it or don't.
I never understood that.
CR ad. Oh, okay. Wait, what was it? Newsweek? I gotta go get the Newsweek, babe. The new Unextra fold out is out. Shit is awesome. What a life it depicts. But it may cause anal leakage. All that and a bag of chips. Advertising.
Literal. Those
Yeah.
chips.
Yeah, I just meant that as punctuation, not a. It wasn't part of the bit, you know. I wouldn't resort to fart humor.
No.
The fuck?
Who would do such a thing?
Every fucking clown worth his fucking.
Wow, we only have 9 minutes left till the
9 fucking minutes.
to the hour. I mean, I think we started a couple minutes long,
Oh, all right.
but
Hey, we're 47 minutes in. And those poor people at Facebook are like, which bloody way shall I hold my phone, you bloody prick?
Look, he's doing it on purpose. He keeps switching it back and forth.
How was that fucking accent, you son of a bitch?
I think they've since said some
Never forget you. I never forget.
nice stuff about you and
Oh, well, that's good.
visiting New York, and
Yeah.
they were just shocked that you
That's-
responded.
Very sweet, but it's too fucking late. I'm just kidding, you guys. It's totally okay. It's all right. It's all right. But I fucking remember you. Understand?
He says I sound like the emergency announcement.
You do?
Apparently,
Which emergency? The
the-
super mellow,
Yeah.
soft-spoken emergency announcement.
on the plane. Yeah, when you're talking about fiery deaths, you want to have as nice possible voice.
Yes.
Voice as possible. If we're all going to die from being decapitated, it's good that we remain calm right now.
Okay.
So listen up, and I'll tell you just how horrible your death will be. When you're screaming and praying for your life, and your skin is literally.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Let's back it up a little bit. All right, everybody. Woo!
Just listen to my voice.
Just
No,
listen to the sound, not the words.
and I'll help you relax
To the sound, not the words.
as you plummet to your death.
No, stop!
All right.
It's too bloody dark.
All right. So I have something cute on the monitor if you want to see that.
Oh, dear. Have you got a news item? All right, it's
No,
time.
you.
Yeah,
you
oh,
pull it
whatever
down,
it is,
you
it's
pull
the-
it down and see.
It's right up here then.
Yeah, it's right up there.
Have we got music for this bit?
No,
Okay. Whose fucking show is this?
it's not a news story.
Well, what the fuck
Pull
is it then,
down and
love?
see.
I don't like to pull down if I don't know what it is. Just kidding, I don't care.
I figured we hadn't
who it
shown
is.
people puppy pics of
Oh.
Sparky, so I dug out some puppy pics,
It's sparkly.
and
It's
that-
Mr. Sparklebark when he
that's
was
him.
just a baby.
when he was very little, and then this is him doing my one of my favorite things that he does.
This is for the people on Facebook.
That's his little side head tilt.
Excuse me. Oh yeah, what was that noise? What?
It's not as close, but he he does that when I talk to him. If I ask him if he wants a bone, he puts his head on the side like that. He's like trying to figure out
Super
what my
cute.
words are. It's
Dog
pretty
stuff,
funny.
right?
So, and Spucky hasn't been howling lately, so we haven't been seeing pictures of him. So
Yeah, he's over it, I guess.
I think we're doing the show like an hour later. He gets fed,
And then he's
and
ready
we're
for
and
snoozing.
we're upstairs for longer before we come down, and he's like
I think
like passed out on the couch by the time we come down.
I think he found out that we were actually putting it in the show, and he doesn't want to be on the show. He was like, I can't believe you guys.
Say what?
Oh, I love the Sparkle.
Good old Sparklebuck.
He's a good boy living the thug life.
Little
Chilling on
does
his
he know-
thug life pillow.
Little does he know that
Little did he know.
dogs all around the country and the world are watching him.
Dogs all around.
Oh,
There's a
thank you so
Chihuahua
much.
and a Yorkie.
Yeah,
Oh, he's so cute, isn't he?
he is.
He's just lovely.
But I have a story for you if you want.
Is it a news item?
Yes.
All right, let's hit the. Now we have music for this. And then I'm going to put this up for a second, and we're going to intro this fucking news segment.
Oh, okay.
I think it's time to go to the news with Emma Gleason. That is Eyewitness News Van Music Man. You can see that van. Tonight, something in your home is probably lethal. Details after you're done. All right, let's take a look. Tonight's news item is Emma Gleason. You're the news. You've made it. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, baby. I've always wanted to be reading the news on the television. Oh. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
That's quite all right. That's what happens on this show.
All right.
I got to
so-
stay close so that people on Facebook can see both of us
Oh, okay.
because they're sideways tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're right side up,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're quite thin.
Say no more, say no more.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Say them all, say them all. Here you go, huh?
Can you guys tell we've been watching Monty Python this week?
We
Anyway.
have, yeah. We want. Let's name that movie that we just gave you a big hint.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
so let's
which
hit the
one
news item
specifically?
first.
All right, so this is a news item that I thought was interesting about how, because you're weirding me out.
I'm just listening.
Okay, so this is I read this news article about a woman who was going into a building, a federal building, and she wasn't able to bring her backpack in with her,
Okay.
and she couldn't just dump it. So she's like, I need to go in for this appointment. What am I going to do with my bag?
Right.
And she sees,
Interesting little predicament.
yeah, and she walks down the street a little bit, and she sees a gym that's open. Oh, not open, but it has the garage roller door down most of the way. And she's like, oh, are they open? And she's like squats under the thing and sees there's people in there, and there's a man giving a class, and she's dressed in her suit, and they all just freeze as soon as she comes in. And like,
She's like, everybody down on the floor, just because she could. Oh my God.
and
She's
like,
a well-dressed robber.
it's a raid.
But so they all stop and look.
Yeah. And she's like, it's okay. I'm looking for somewhere to store my bag. If you guys have some lockers, I have to go into this building and I can't take it. And they're like, oh, okay. And she's like, oh, I was surprised to see that you guys were open. And the guy's like, we're not open. We're not.
Okay, now I get it.
And so she was telling a friend about it, and then they wrote this whole article about. This comes from NPR. If you guys want to see the full thing.
National Public Radio.
And then, yeah, it's this article about how there's these speakeasy underground gyms at the moment because people are looking to get fit, but they
Why did you go out and actually ride a fucking bike out in the street? Is it that?
I don't know. I'm not sure why.
I mean, I shouldn't be. I'm not trying to shit on them, but it's like, Underground fitness classes?
Yeah, they've been popping up in.
What's
they
the-
say everywhere from LA to New Jersey, and then there's people
Everywhere in between?
This is what the article says.
I don't think there's any secret fitness classes in Amarillo, fucking Texas, okay? I get it.
But we don't
it's like,
know. They're secret.
yeah, they're secret. That's the thing. Underground, get it?
But
like,
sorry, go.
why wouldn't you just go out and ride your fucking bike?
I guess people don't have them, and they don't have a job. I don't
You got
know.
all these people.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they're on Reddit.
You know, you're not supposed to
apparently.
be in groups. You're not supposed to be congregating.
Yeah, there's reasons.
Do the thing, the real thing that the equipment in the gym is
Right.
made to let you do all in one place.
Right.
Run. Climb some stairs. Then come back down. If you're not tired, go back up the fucking stairs
It's
again.
one of my favorite pictures ever, and I didn't think of it now. Is like the people on the escalator, on looking at their phones or just standing there. I think it was before phones. There's a photo of people like before iPhones, going up the escalator to the gym.
To the gym, yeah.
Like, and then there's like stairs right next to them. They could choose that. They could
Yep.
do a warm up going up the stairs. But no, they're riding the escalator to go in and step on the automatic stair machine.
On the Stairmaster, yeah. I used to work in a second story gym in Manhattan.
Yeah.
And people would take the elevator up and get on the stair climber. Just like, this shit is ridiculous.
And pay for that privilege.
Pay a lot for it, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a social scene to some degree. A lot of gyms
Right.
are, which I get it. But like, come on, is that worth breaking the rules and possibly exposing people or causing people to be exposed? And when you could be like just riding a fucking bike for real. And you know what? As I'm saying this, I'm realizing what the problem is. If people don't have a bike,
Yeah.
you can't get a fucking bike right now.
Right, that is
I've
true.
heard people like,
Yeah.
I was going to buy, I want to get a bike. I'm not going to get it until next June. Like,
Jesus.
what? There's got to be like a zillion bikes on fucking lockdown somewhere. Just start giving people bikes, man.
Yeah.
How many bikes were reported stolen and are like at the police station in every fucking town all over the country? Let's get those fucking bikes and let's set those bikes free.
That'd be cool.
And the people that we give them to. Look at me, I just created a whole fucking system. But again, it is very funny to me that there's underground fitness classes
I
going
thought
on.
it was funny too. Yeah, they speak easy.
You roll up
style.
in your your superhero clothes.
Oh no, you
And a
won't.
little guy pulls a thing.
You rock up in your suit and you've got your fitness clothes.
Oh
on.
right, yeah, you've got your superhero outfit. Where's my super suit, woman?
So you don't look like you're going to a gym.
Yeah, and they're like,
You know,
they look you over. You're right. Like,
got your trench coat
All right.
on,
what are you here for?
wearing your high heels with your sneakers in your bag.
What's the password? Albatross.
dear.
It's always albatross.
So anyway, yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Very funny. I can't believe there's speakeasy fitness classes going
And,
on. It's fucking
yeah,
great.
and then the other thing I thought was
It's not
funny
great. I do not condone this behavior.
was that there's people were talking about how having conversations now is with people about who you're going to hang out with if you want to have like people want to have a small social circle of people that they can spend time with, their children can play with, who are also low risk, but like people are saying one mother saying it's like having a conversation about safe sex with people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, except it's like a dude that you don't know at going into the grocery store. And you're like, let me explain why you have to put a fucking mask on. You obviously don't get it. But I still can't believe I've seen people like with no mask.
I guess
It's
that's
like-
more like a brothel, madam.
The
Like,
thing
you
that
have to
kills
tell
me
them.
is this. They got a mask. It's on their ears, but it's like here.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so it's still annoying the shit out of you, but it's not doing anything to protect you
Protect
or anyone else.
You or me or. It's not even a good bushranger look.
And I. All right, I think maybe it's time for Sunday, folks.
Okay, I had
We're
tiny
close.
bit more.
Oh, okay,
on
okay.
that.
All right,
This
all right.
This was the
Have a look here.
the social distancing, and then this is this woman who is she's a sex educator, and she is telling people that it's the same sort of thing. Whatever your rules are for your partner,
Mm-hmm.
asking people you have to ask. Have you been to an underground gym recently?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, have
Yeah.
you been anywhere unsafe since I last saw you? Because it's not just like
Have you been attending underground spin classes?
because people aren't going to let you know if they've been participating in unsafe practices.
Yeah, you don't know what people are doing.
I don't know. Anyway, but I thought that was all pretty entertaining.
So that was like social distance picnicking.
yeah, I think so. That was the
Which, by the way, if you're having a picnic and somebody else comes and puts their fucking picnic right next to yours, fuck off anyway. COVID or no, move your blanket somewhere else. I don't know you. Why you got a picnic right here? We came outside to have space.
But what if he looks like this fella?
Well, he could join whatever picnic he likes.
Cool.
Except, well, honestly, no. Dogs, I mean, we don't know. Dogs could be spreading it too. So you can't be going from picnic to picnic, Sparky.
Aw.
You
With
stay
his
on our
face.
blanket with us. You stay with us. We love you, doggy.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye, Emma Gleason. Another great news story.
All right.
Well, it's been a heck of a show, folks. I think maybe we need to get political for about 30 seconds real
Oh,
quick.
yeah.
Just a quick political. Sorry, I don't normally get political on the show, but it's time for Trumpet. Oh, fuck,
That
man.
was awesome.
That is so much fun. I come down here and do that once in a while, middle of the night.
You really?
No.
Oh.
But it's a fun
That's why
idea.
you're getting so good.
It's fun to think of it, isn't it? At one point, I might learn some notes and figure out exactly what I'm doing. And then you guys will be like, whoa, holy free holies, man. All right, do we have holidays? Are there holidays for today?
I knew there was something I forgot to do.
It's Sunday, so
Okay, here we
there must
go.
be holidays
Fill
of
them
some
up.
sort.
All right, so we have National Celiac Awareness Day.
Celiac? Mm-hmm. Okay, there's people that they can't eat the wheat.
Yeah, either that or silly people. I don't
Silliness.
know. As a person who can't eat the wheat,
Celiacs. Okay. National
I do
Celiac
take you
Day.
seriously. National Forest Products Week.
Forest products. Yes.
What?
Okay.
Uncle Sam Day.
Uncle Sam Day. All right. Good deal.
National Truck Driver Appreciation Week.
Fuck yeah.
That's cool. And that's it.
Okay. So it's National Truck Driver Appreciation. Mm-hmm. Uncle Sam Day. Mm-hmm. What was the one before that? It's another
Forest Product
Forest Products Week.
and celiac.
I don't even know what the fuck that one means. And celiac.
I
know.
didn't either. I was going to say it, but
Forest Products, celiacs.
celebrates the essential role forest.
What was the other one?
Forests
Uncle
play
Sam?
in our environment and economy.
Uncle Sam, celiacs, forest products, Uncle Sam, and
Truckers.
truckers.
All right. Are
All
we
right.
ready to get our Sunday on?
Yeah, we need good volume on the
All
music
right,
for that.
here we
okay?
go.
This Sunday, you better not eat wheat, you motherfucker, because some people can't, and if you do, it's not fair to them. It's Celiac Day. And if that's not good enough for you,
Forest.
you need to get out there and buy some forest products. I don't care where you live. Drive a truck. Because it's Truckers Week. Uncle Sam wants you.
I is completely blanked. I got them all. I was like, all right, I got them all. And then it was like,
Wait a minute, what are they again? I don't remember.
Then I'm holding up an image of Uncle Sam.
I know you just told me, but I don't remember a single one of them. And they gave me all four, but I don't remember none of them. None of them, understand?
all right, guys, that's it. Episode 43 is coming to a close. It's time to attempt to juggle some fucking chickens.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bailey.
Thanks, you guys. Love you guys. Keep your asses clean. Be good to each other. See you next Sunday at 9 o'clock, man.